Um, this is my SummerSlam prediction. There's going to be possibly two parts of this video. We're just 24 hours away from the biggest SummerSlam in the history of SummerSlam. It is a 4-hour event. So I would like to give my SummerSlam prediction on who I think is going to come out on top, as most of the match cards are looking pretty good leading into tomorrow, Sunday. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm not going to go in order with these matches, but I'm going to start off with Cesaro versus Kevin Owens. I think this is going to be a really good match. Honestly, even though I want Cesaro to win, I really do. In a way, I hope that Kevin Owens win. I mean, because if Kevin Owens loses this pay-per-view, then that means that he'll continue to lose pay-per-views, and that the only pay-per-view he would have won was the Elimination Chamber, and it would just be a bad step for Kevin Owens. Like, even though Kevin Owens is playing as the heel this time, and Cesaro's playing as the babyface, I still would love to see Kevin Owens come up on top. But at the same time, I also would love to see Cesaro coming on top. And I honestly think this match won't disappoint. I believe this match is going to be a pretty good match. I think this match could be one of the matches of the night. The many matches that is on this card. I think this match could be one heck of a match. And if I had to go a winner, most likely I'm going to say Cesaro. But at the same time, I kind of want Kevin Owens to win in a way as well, because Kevin Owens has not won a single pay-per-view ever since the Elimination Chamber. I mean, but Cesaro has kind of been going down the same road a little bit. But, it's just going to be an interesting match because of the popularity that's in this match. So I'll really be looking forward to that. Next up, you have you have Sheamus versus Randy Orton. Now, honestly, in this match, I could really care less who wins. We've already seen them wrestle at Battleground. I thought it was over at Battleground. It was already an average match at Battleground. I said it on my last video that the match is pretty average. It wasn't like the best of matches. I don't even know why they booked these two to face each other again at SummerSlam, but honestly, I could really care less who wins this match. I mean, because if Orton wins again, that would do nothing for Sheamus. If Sheamus wins, then yay. I mean, there's nothing really I could really say about this match, because first of all, if Orton win again, it just mean it was dumb having them face each other again on pay-per-view, and they didn't even have, their match wasn't even that decent for them to face each other again on the next pay-per-view. And I hope that this is the last time they face each other. I really do, because I don't want to see them go against each other at Night of Champions. I think this is just some kind of excuse to get Randy Orton on the card on pay-per-views. So for this match, and again, I have nothing against Orton or Sheamus, but honestly, I could really care less who wins this match, considering the fact of how it turned out the first time. And they face each other many other times other than that. Next match, let's see. You have oh man. Okay, so you have Dolph Ziggler versus Rusev. Now I'm gonna go with Dolph Ziggler in this one. I think that Dolph Ziggler could probably pull it off. I mean, I'd be surprised if they actually have Rusev beat him. In a way, I won't be that surprised, because Rusev has actually not won a pay-per-view ever since Fastlane, which is ironic. Like, ever since Fastlane, he has been losing every pay-per-view he was in until he got hurt. And that was against Cena. And then that's when he got injured. And then, so I mean, I think In this one, I'm gonna go with Dolph Ziggler. That's gonna come out on top, even though the creative team can be tricky and they can have Rusev come out on top. I'm gonna go with Dolph Ziggler. It's gonna be an interesting match because I've already talked about Dolph Ziggler in the past. He can. I'm pretty sure he can prevail. He already had a. Now that's the one. That's the one time that Sheamus actually had some interesting the rivalry he had with Dolph Ziggler because they actually had some decent matches. But you know, in this match, I'm gonna go with Dolph Ziggler. But if Rusev wins, it's not really a surprise to me. Next match is the Big Show versus Ryback versus The Miz for the IC title. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with this match. I think I'm gonna go with Ryback. That's gonna retain his title, but honestly, I don't think this match is gonna be that great. And it's not because they can't do a good job. It's just because if you think about it, half the match is going to be focused on Ryback and Big Show. Even though the Miz is in it, it's kind of like the Miz is not in it. If you think about it, the last time the Miz was really in a big storyline was when him and Damian Sandow were teaming up. But then after that happened, or excuse me, Damian Mizdow. But then after that happened, then that's kind of when the Miz went downhill. It's nothing really special going on with the Miz lately. So for the most part, they're probably gonna team up against the Miz, and half of the match is just gonna be settled with Ryback and Big Show. And I don't know. I just think this match is gonna be okay. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be bad. I just can't see this match being like a really good match. I'm still gonna have to say that I think Ryback is gonna win this match. Definitely, he's gonna retain his IC title. Um, but it's not gonna be one of those matches that's gonna be like a it's gonna be like really good or anything. It's just gonna be like one of those matches that's kind of like okay. You know, I can't even really say average because I already said that about Orton and Sheamus. But this match is gonna be okay. It's not gonna be like one like a really really great match, honestly. So like I said, for the IC title, I'm gonna have to go with Ryback retaining. I can definitely see that happening. I can't really see them going in any other direction. Yes, Ryback is gonna retain. Next match. Okay, so now I'm gonna go with the Divas Revolution. Team PCD, whatever they're called. Team PCD versus Team Bad versus Team Bella in a three match elimination, a three tag elimination match where if one person from the team is eliminated, the full team is eliminated. Honestly, I can see that Team PCB or PCD. I apologize for getting their name wrong. I can see that most likely they're gonna end up winning this match because of the way how they're going with this Divas Revolution. They're like the ones that's probably gonna end up winning this match, most likely. But I honestly, even though I have no problem against them, I want Team Bad to win because they're a good team. There's no doubt about it. But I just feel like for Team Bad, they kind of only make it where the only person that really anyone even cares about is Sasha Banks. So it's kind of like it's crazy. But for their teams, it's equal. PCD and for Team Bella is equal. But for them, the only person that they really care about is Sasha Banks. So, in this match, I'm gonna have to go with you know Charlotte, Becky, and Paige. I'm gonna have to go with their team. I think they're gonna pull off the victory. I'd be surprised if the Bella Twins actually win because I'm getting sick of Nikki being champion anyway, and I hope someone takes it from her soon. But I will say that I really do think that if they're gonna have anyone pull off a victory against them, it's gonna be team. It's gonna be Team PCD. It's gonna be Paige, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte. In fact, I also believe that Team Bad is gonna be the first team that's gonna get eliminated. from the match. I'm like this is what I really believe. They're going to be the first team eliminated. Then it's going to be between them two, and that's when I believe that the team Charlotte, Becky, and Paige are going to end up retaining, or are going to end up winning the match. So I'll be back for the next part as I talk about the next couple of matches for SummerSlam. So stay tuned. My next couple.